Welcome to the 2026 2.0 conference here in Las Vegas at the Bellagio. My name's Susie. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
My name's DJ, and I am the creator of Nutrition Connection.
Amazing. Tell me, we've been talking a little before we started, but tell everybody what Nutrition Connection is and what you do there.
Sure. So first, Nutrition Connection started from my own personal experience. I used food as a coping mechanism to deal with my parents' divorce, and it led to extreme weight gain. It led to anxiety, depression, decrease in my academic performance. And then when I turned 22, I decided to take control of my life. I found nutrition. I lost all the weight, but I also started to see how nutrition could correlate to mindset as well as the physical, right? And over the last 13 years, I've honed in on my performance coaching craft. Also, I became a behavior change specialist.
Love it.
And I bridged the gap between mindset, health, and academic performance.
Okay.
So over the last year, I developed the app called Nutrition Connection.
Amazing.
Which is a science-backed nutrition education platform for students, but bringing in gamification and interactive learning.
Now let's talk a little bit about that. How does one utilize your software? How does that work? How do we get from A to, like, if someone wanted to contact you and implement your program?
Sure. So the software will be on iOS and Google Play. So
amazing.
You would download the app.
Okay.
And then you learn. All the modules are there for you, all 13 modules with gamification built into it. So you learn and then you bring it into a real life example for the student to relate to.
That's amazing. It's amazing. We were talking about in this country just mental health and food.
Yes.
And the fact that you're bridging the gap between mental health and the impact it has on food and how we use food to deal with it.
Yes.
I always say addiction is in the inner manifestation is the main thing, and the outer manifestation is food or drugs or whatever. And it's amazing that you took your own situation and created a whole thing for a new generation to be able to change other people's lives. And it's amazing what you're doing.
In addition to the nutrition too, because I find we are in an anxiety-driven generation.
1,000%.
So I built mindset into it. So we learned that nutrition ties directly to the mind and how they can become more confident. They increase their academic performance. Their anxiety decreases. Their depression decreases. And then I teach them how to cope when the anxiety comes. So journaling, breathing techniques.
I love it.
So it's all ties into one thing for them.
I love it. Yes. And I agree. It's about giving people tools because sometimes we don't know what to do with, like, I want to change, I want to do this, but how do I do it? Right. Exactly. And the fact that you're giving tools for teens and when they're still trying to figure out who they are and their bodies aren't even done like forming yet.
Right.
It's amazing what you're doing.
It's tools for them, but also it's really a tool for the school systems, right? Because nutrition education is very minimal at best in the school systems. And it's not to say that AI, which is built into my app, is going to take over a teacher's job, because studies continuously show that AI increases performance in schools only when the teacher is still involved.
Exactly.
It's taking the pressure off the teacher from delivering the content, letting them spend more time to learn and teach, and the time spent now with the student.
Yes, partnering with AI, not taking the place of.
Correct.
And that's a misconception, I think, right now.
Right.
And I think that has a lot to do with anxiety, with people not knowing, is this me in my job? What does this look like?
And so many studies have shown, too, with AI integration, it adds 3 to 5 months of extra learning for the student.
Amazing.
But again, only when the teacher's still involved.
Right.
When they're not involved, it doesn't show that.
Right. We need both components.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me. Again, let everybody know where we can get the app on iOS, on Android.
Yes.
Schools can get a hold of you. How can we do that?
Yes.
Other ways?
It is on iOS and Google Play.
Okay.
And also schools can get a hold of me for separate pricing for their specific districts.
Yes.
I can be found on social media at Coach DJ _FRAI or Nutrition _Connection _LLC.
Amazing.
And then also on my website, nutritionconnection.app.
Amazing. I hope networking's been good for you so far at the conference.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you so much.
You are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.